Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Surviving with Mechanism, where last time we built this amazing mob farm in the middle of our pit. If you guys didn't see that, check it out. The link is in the description. But today, guys, we're going to be making a totally different type of thing. It is going to be a wither skeleton farm. And not specifically for the bones. No, we don't want the bones. We don't really even want the stone swords that they give, although obviously they're very, very valuable. No, we want the wither skeleton skulls. So, naturally, I've got to get myself to the nether. So if I go and I teleport there, because of course we're, again, using Mechanism, and I've got everything that is amazing with that. I'm going to teleport to this location here. That is not Nether Fortress. Set and... Oh, okay, I have no... Well, this is confusing. My teleporter didn't want to work, so I'm just gonna go through my portal and see what the heck is going on. Alright, and then, let's go to my map and see. Yes, okay, so, this is my waypoint. I'm just gonna cheat and teleport over there right away. Alright, so, welcome to the Nether Fortress. To build a good old-fashioned wither skeleton skull farm, you must have a crossroad at another fortress, because this is one of the best places for them to spawn. Now, the first step, besides identifying the location, you want to pick one that's got as few blocks around it as possible, but remember that the blocks will absolutely prevent you from spawning a lot of wither skeletons. And so what you have to do is go around and spawn-proof the entire area. You can either use slabs, you can use lava, whatever, but in Mechanism, which is, again, a mod for Java version of Minecraft, then you can actually just remove all of the blocks using one of my very best friends, the digital miner, which I don't have in my inventory. But if I go in here, if I grab this digital miner, and of course I have to have my my way to actually get power to it, and I also have to be able to get the items, and I'm getting shot at. You guys can see the background. Stop it! I'm trying to do an intro here, or I guess we're beyond the point of an intro. Anyway, so I have well, a little bit of background. Okay, so items, or mobs can spawn within a 128 block radius of your character. And this is the center of this, who shot me? This is the worst part about working in the nether, is these stupid guys firing stuff at you. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to identify the middle of your walkway here. I'm going to be placing down a digital miner right here to mine out every single block, except for this dark prismarine, because I know then that the level that I need to be at is directly underneath. All right, I've got digital miners set up all around the area, 64 blocks in every direction. You can see that one way over there. You can see that one, I think it's up there. And I'm basically going to be mining out a 128 by 128 block circle around me. In fact, I'm going a little bit further than that so that I have a center line. You know, you guys can figure all that stuff out on your own. So basically all I need to do right now is set up this digital miner. If you guys are unfamiliar, then definitely watch the rest of the series. But first thing I'm going to do is config, remove the sponge. I don't care if I get sponges. There shouldn't be any sponges here in the nether anyway. And I'm going to tell it not to mine up all the things that it's using. I'm also going to use dark prismarine. So I should have DAR. There we go. That'll work. Don't get the dark prismarine, which there should only be one. Okay, and inverse mode is on, and I want it to mine all of the stuff. And I'm getting burned alive over here. What is your problem? What is your problem? What is your problem? Stop it with the being stupid. It's really annoying. Cannot wait for all the blocks to be gone so stuff stops spawning. So yeah, with this digital miner set up, I'm going to now actually plug everything in. I've got my power source, go ahead and set that to energy, and then I've got my importer, and I'm getting shot at again. Set up this importer here to the storage frequency, and it's working without a filter. So now this should work just the way it's sitting here, where I have now got it set up to where it'll mine a radius of 32. You add that together, it's 64 blocks in both altogether. It's going to mine from Y.0 to Y.255, and so in other words, it's going to mine out every single block that it can see from the ceiling to the floor. In fact, it'll go from the floor to the ceiling, and it will not mine out my, my machinery I need for it to work, and the dark prismarine to just remind me that this is the center block. All right, so I think that I've got it set up correctly. I do. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to run around and I'm going to activate... Ooh, ghasts. Yeah, those are fun. I'm going to run around and I'm going to activate all of my digital miners, and I'll show you guys roughly how many blocks that this thing's going to mine out. Because if you remove them, nothing can spawn in them, and then we're going to have amazing rates with our wither skeleton farm. Do not destroy my digital miner, you stupid ghast. Yeah, get wrecked, son. All right, so we got him. All right, so, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and activate all the... Who's shooting at me now? I'm not even... Ah, dang it. Do not destroy my digital miner. I'm going to be very upset if you do. Back off, son. Okay, got myself another ghast here. That's always good. And wither skeletons, you can't hang out here. Sorry. It just isn't going to work for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this, and it's going to begin mining out the 64 block diameter around this from top to bottom, and it's a grand total of 150,000 blocks. All right, so that's something that's happening. So now I'm going to run around, and I'm going to activate the rest of them. There should be a grand total of 25 digital miners. You can see this one set up already, 280,000 in this particular location. This is gonna take a while. Also, it will not remove the lava, so at the end we're just gonna have a bunch of lava falling from random locations, and I'm gonna leave it there because lava can't spawn mobs. So anyway, let me activate all this and give you guys an estimate of how many blocks we're gonna be removing. If you go into my QO dashboard, I've got 8 million blocks right now, so it should be relatively easy to figure out how many actual blocks there were at the end of this. 400,000! Oh my goodness. Alright, I believe I now have all 25 digital miners active. Now I just want to mention this again, that this can all be done in vanilla. It can be. The issue though is it's going to take a long time. So you can either like spawn proof all the top blocks, or you can remove them all. And obviously in Mechanism, removing them is easier than spawn proofing. So now guys, I'm gonna get to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Probably kill me some blazes because they're driving me crazy. And I'll bring you guys back in either midway through to show you guys the process, or shoot, I might just wait until it's all gone because this is gonna be a big deal. 25 digital miners. The average is about 400,000 blocks each. This one's less because you can see there's lava and open space, but a lot of the areas have been really sunken in, and there's 400,000 blocks. So let's say 350,000 blocks per digital miner. Now I've got my calculator out. 350,000, multiply that by 25. That's going to be another 8 million block setup. We're going to be removing 8 million blocks to get this done. It's going to be insane, but it's going to be worth it because I want loads and loads of wither skeleton skulls. Alright guys, so it has been about 2 days, and all of the digital miners have finished their work. So as you can see now, all that's left is lava. Nothing but lava. Fortunately lava can't spawn stuff, so it's okay that this is all here. Isn't this amazing looking though? I mean, seriously. Oh, okay, well yeah, there's still bedrock on the top and there's bedrock on the bottom, and then here is our center mark. I do have leaves going off in that direction because I'm gonna need a piglin at some point during this build. But yes, so this is the center mark. This is the one piece that we put on top of the middle of that crossroads in the fortress. But as you can see, our digital miner removed every single block. So now only our build is going to be able to spawn mobs, which is super cool. Now I want to just show you guys one thing really quickly. I bet you guys have never seen the bedrock inside of the nether. Yes, this is actually where lava, or not lava, but like I guess it was solid stone all the way to bedrock here. So pretty cool. Completely surrounded by lava, and it's a little bit scary. But yeah, so now you can see kind of how deep the lava is in the nether. It is terrifying how deep it actually is. But anyway, to the wither skeleton farm. Now in my research, I found that there are a lot of different kinds of farms. I'm actually going to be doing pretty much the most basic one that you can do. And I'm totally cool with that because I don't need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of skulls. I mean, not like 100 of them total for probably the next video or two. So that's pretty much it. So the beginning is as such. This was the block directly above the walkway, right? And so what I'm gonna do, and if you guys are on vanilla, all you have to do is place gravel, or if you didn't remove everything, then you should have those pillars around here to be able to get underneath this block. But because I'm in mechanism, I've got creative flying. So I'm going to place one temporary block directly below. So this is technically the floor of that walkway, okay? And then I'm gonna place a second block just like so. And this is going to be the level that we're gonna build it at. Now, I don't think it matters all that much, but I'm gonna follow the build anyway, okay? So there you go. This is going to be the level of our build. So I'm gonna remove this, and I guess probably several of these leaves, just because, you know, it's gonna have to change eventually. But so yeah, excuse me, this very first block here, which is the center, we're gonna go out 9 blocks in every direction. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then same thing on this side. Ooh, and now I'm having a hard time keeping track of the center. I mean, I guess obviously this is the center. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And remember, this is netherrack. We're not gonna do dirt, although I think dirt works just the same. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as you can see, this pillar is likely going to be in the way. So I'm going to get rid of it right now by coming up here and from the bedrock, kind of placing blocks down, because odds are this is the source block that I'm going to need to take out. So let's just place these blocks down just like so. Obviously, standing in the lava was not a good idea, but right there, and it should get rid of the entire pillar, because it was literally one source block of lava creating that entire pillar. So, and the fire should go away now pretty quickly. So, there we go. All right, so that pillar will go away. I'm sure I'm going to have to do a few more. Also, it looks like we've had a few things spawn because I forgot to place down torches. Yes, so you get out of here. You get out of here. And you get out of here. Ooh, and I got a... Oh, that's a baby. Okay, I thought that was a skull. Get out of here, sir. And you too. Yeah, so you definitely... Oh, I did get a skull. Wow. Yeah, so you definitely want to continue to place torches down and place them often, because the blazes, they can spawn in pretty high light levels. So placing down these, very, very important. But okay, let me get the bird's eye view here just to make sure that I've finished all these. Yes, so one more. This is going to be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and of course place down some torches. And then last thing I want to do is make this a giant square. So of course, you know, fill in on one side, fill in on the come on, buddy, the other. There we go. Okay, and connect all of the corners and then fill in the platform, and that is going to be our spawning platform. And there we have it. We have the entire platform done. Now I am going to put some more torches, and I've got the mod that shows the light level, and apparently it doesn't work down here in the nether, or it's possible that the hotkey is not working correctly. So I'm just going to place a few more torches here just to kind of keep the place nice and lit up, because the blazes, it's mainly the blazes that can spawn in a light level of 12, which these torches are 14, so it doesn't take much to give them plenty of light to be able to spawn. But, not enough light to be able to spawn. So anyway, this is our spawning platform. This is where our wither skeleton are gonna actually spawn in. So now we need to place down, I can't believe it, it's got a wither skeleton skull during the filming. This is fantastic. So I'm gonna place down now nether bricks, and they're going to be in a ring around the spawn area, and it's going to be 5 blocks deep. So like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it does, okay, yeah, so right here, stuff can spawn. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. It's not set to show the light level, it's just set to show if stuff can spawn in the overworld, which the rules are a little bit different in the nether. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to wrap this entire thing up, and it does have to be nether brick, but nothing is gonna be spawning here because we're gonna be placing buttons on top of here. Other tutorials have shown using things like carpet, which also works, but I have a lot more stone than I have wool, so I'm going to be using buttons to spawn-proof this entire thing after I finish. Darn it! Yeah, this guy didn't quite spawn-proof this place enough. It's gonna be tough with all the freaking blazes and stuff, and then of course all the nether bricks are going to need to be spawn-proofed. And in the meantime, since I'm going to need to take out this pillar as well, as you can see, it will interfere I'm gonna hop up here and take care of this. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so it's going away. Very good. And I think I've got to do at least one more of them. But I liked actually leaving them. I thought that it gave a really cool... I mean, look at this. This is super cool. I wanted to experiment with how this would look. And it is definitely pretty... It's an intriguing thing to just sit and stare at sometimes. Get out of here, lava. Oh my gosh, stop spawning, you punks. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my buttons and start spawn proofing as I go, because this is getting ridiculous. All right, so that's finally done, and I've just got a few more buttons to place. One of the things I don't like about working with buttons is the fact that you can put them backwards, and then it's like super annoying. But they're not very durable, so it doesn't matter. So I've had a couple of realizations as I was building this. So first, even with the light, you can't stop magma cubes. So we're having magma cubes spawning, and it is definitely a thing that I'm having to deal with. But it's not that big of a deal because honestly, you can't stop it. So you might as well just, you know, enjoy life a little bit. I'm also going to remove that one and place an oak leaf there. There we go. So now that we've gotten all of that, and I do have to find my center mark, which I believe is here. I'm just going to make sure real quick. Yes. Okay. So this is our center mark. And so I'm actually going to place, let's get some temporary blocks here. Obviously some good old dirt. That's always a good thing to have. And I'm going to make a bit of a ring around this location. And I need to convince a piglin to come into here. And of course, I also need to do it here, just like so. Okay, so I need this piglin to come into here. Once I get him into there, I can cap it in, and it shouldn't be a big deal. So let's go grab one of those guys. Good thing I can run really, really fast. And ooh, okay. Apparently, the lava burnt my leaves. That's not cool. Hopefully, I can do this pretty quickly then. Just gonna go kill this guy real quick, and then find me a piglin. Hey, buddy. All right, so does this guy want... Oh, he's trying to fight those guys, isn't he? Okay, hey, okay, I might have to take off my armor. This is gonna be scary. Okay, do you like me now? He doesn't like me now. Okay, I need to be fast because he can kill me. Go! Go! Hurry! Is he running toward me? No? Hey! Oh, I think he's ticked off at other opponents right now. Is he coming? Yeah, he wants to kill them. Here, I'm a bigger threat. I'm a much bigger threat right now. Hey, or maybe he's scared of them. That might be the thing. That's hilarious. That is really funny, actually. Yeah, okay, so let me put all of this back on and just clear the area of the zombie pigmen, okay? And I probably should clear the area of that gas, too. Get out of here, sir! Oh, excuse me. Get out of here! There we go. Okay, and I'll kill you guys too. 1, 2, 3. Are you good now, buddy? All right, let me take off this armor. Again, this is kind of scary. You good? Okay, he's actually gonna chase me now. This is good. This is great. Oh geez. Okay. Gonna make sure he's behind me. Oh, he's definitely behind me, and I don't have any way to feed myself. Okay. Just keep running. Just keep running. Once I get there, I've got to throw my armor back on immediately. Otherwise, we're gonna be in big trouble. Big trouble. Okay. I'm good. I'm fed, and I'm happy, and I've got to take all of this out of here to a distance just to don't you dare push him off. Don't you dare. Stupid magma cubes. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, hey buddy. So I need some gold to convince him to go into there. Aha! That's what you get, buddy. Also, he's gonna try to make a trade with me. You can give me whatever you want. What was it? Another brick. Nice. Alright, so now that I've got him nice and trapped, I need to figure out what's next. I believe it includes trap doors. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab all of those, and we're going to trap them in here real nice and tightly. There you go. Oh, you don't like that much, do you, buddy? All right, and ooh, actually, you know what? We're gonna put some glass on top of him because dirt is actually spawnable. So let's remove this one, place the glass, and now he is trapped. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let me quickly refer to my notes before I move on from here. Okay, so one of the very most important things is we gotta give this guy a name. So I gotta make sure I've got a name tag. Oh, good, I've got 3 of them. I only need 1. I've also got to make sure that I have an anvil. Here's the anvil. Nice, nice, nice. And we're gonna give this guy a name. And so I think we should name him. We're gonna name him Flavius because why not? You know, this kind of he looks like a Flavius. So right click and there you go. Now he won't despawn. Awesome. Now, I've got to put a button right there. Where are my buttons? Where are my buttons? There they are. Button. Button. There we go. And now to kind of finish this little section off, because what's going to happen is the wither skeleton skulls are going to spawn, and they're going to be attracted to him. And so they're going to try to kill him, technically. So we're going to make it to where they think that they can get to him, although they can't. So let's go ahead and chop out all of these blocks around him. We're also going to leave that space open as well. And so on this side, and of course he can't go anywhere. So on this side, we're going to place some trapdoors, which we have here. And we're also going to need some walls, which I do have 60 blackstone walls already ready to go. So we're going to place walls here and walls there. I'm also going to place some glass there and a trapdoor. That's just going to help keep him in place and also keep the wither skeleton skulls nice and confused. Okay, so shift and right click and open up that one. Actually, that's the wrong spot. My bad. We're going to place this down right about there on top and open that up, and that should allow them to think that they can get to him, but they just simply can't. And then, boom. Temporary block just to keep something, if it comes in here, from you know, trying to fall down on me while I'm trying to work. Okay, so again, to get down below and to create the kill zone, you can either use the gravel reverse, what is it called? Nerd pole, there we go. Or you can fly under here like I am with my mecha suit. So now we're gonna go down 20 blocks. Now I think 22 is kind of what you want, but I've got a pretty dang banging sword I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And again, I think 22 is probably the ideal number, but, you know, I just want to play it safe. I don't want to be losing any of these guys, because unfortunately, you can't get their skulls if they die from fall damage, which would have been the ideal method to me. So, okay, so now I need to use glass, and we're going to create a bit of a tube for him to fall through, or for them to fall through. So, just like so. Okay, and then also on this side. Right here. There we go. We have it. So now, all I have to do is set up the killing platform. Once again, let me refer to my notes. And actually, I've got quite a bit of space down here. If I need to drop it lower because they're not killing me or dying in one shot, I could easily set that up to do that. But anyway, one moment. Okay, so directly under here, we do need a space, but this space is going to have some slabs, which of course I don't have in my inventory. So if I find slab, I can use smooth stone. That works. I like that. Kind of something a little bit different. And I'm going to place these across the way just like so. And there we go. So now I'm going to be able to stand and strike and kill and all that good stuff. Now I'm going to make the rest of this platform out of glass once again so that nothing can, you know, actually die. Actually, wait. No. I actually have to have hoppers there. That's right. So we have to actually collect the stuff that they drop. So let's go in here, grab, I only need 3 hoppers technically. I'm also gonna need a chest, of course, because that's where the stuff actually has to go. So chest, okay, you know what, I'll just bring them all, why not? And yeah, so the hopper obviously has to come down here just like so, face it straight down, and then each one of these can actually have a chest like tied to it, because I'm gonna be putting, come on buddy, actually you know what, this will work just like so, and then a hopper leading into that just like so. And if I put a QIO importer, then it will send the items straight into the QIO system. So grab one of these, place it down just like so. I'm gonna turn that on to just regular storage, okay? And then import without a filter, and there you go. Now everything that comes into this chest will be sent off into our QIO system. Now I do need to be standing at a particular spot. I'm not entirely sure where that's going to be, so let's just place this down like so, and stand here and see. Yep, this is perfect right there. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna expand this platform just a little bit so it's not quite so scary to stand on this, and then we can do the final step, which is placing down the wither roses. All right guys, so I have finished up down there. I'll show you guys the tour of that here in a bit, but to prevent anything except for wither skeleton skulls to actually spawn, then you place these wither roses, which these wither roses are easy to make. You just have to have a wither kill another mob, and it's not too hard to set that up, so maybe we'll do a tutorial on that sometime. But as of right now, this is going to be my life for a moment, getting rid of all these torches, placing down the wither roses, and then we shouldn't have anything spawning except for the skeletons. Also, you don't want to forget to get rid of your blocker there. If you do that, then you'll never have any wither skeletons fall down. In fact, they'd probably come up and kill him. So you don't want to allow that to happen. Also, if you have never stepped onto a wither skeleton or a wither rose before, this is what happens. It hurts. It's not a fun thing to do. You get withered and you take on damage, and it's amazing. So in past versions of this farm, actually, all you had to do is place these down and it would literally kill every mob that spawns. But now in 1.16, only mobs that can spawn and survive a wither rose can spawn on a block where a wither rose is planted. So it's a little more streamlined, it's a little bit nicer, and you don't have to worry about other stuff spawning. So yeah, I'm over halfway done, and can't wait to do the AFK test now. All right, so the final wither rose has been placed now, and there's no light to mess with stuff. So, well, what is making light right there? There's no, I think it's him. I really think it's, ooh, no, there is a torch on this block. Oh, geez. Okay, I gotta get down there and take that out. There we go. Now we have no light. Awesome. Okay, so now that that's there, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm actually gonna remove all these leaves, and we should have some wither skeleton skulls, or skeletons spawning and falling down into our kill zone by the time we get back. Oh, there they go. Now they're falling. That's probably because my trapdoor is on the wrong side. Here, I'm gonna convince these guys to fall over. Sorry, guys. Like lemmings, right? There we go. Okay, so the trapdoor has now been placed on the proper side. I think that was what was holding them back. So let's fly down here, and before I start wrecking them, I want to introduce you all to a sword by the name of Punisher. Yes, Punisher is a refined obsidian sword with looting 3, unbreaking 3, and mending. And I've also got an item frame that I want to put this in so that I don't have to carry it around with me all the time. So item frame will be here, Punisher will go here, but of course right now we want Punisher to be working on these wither skeleton skulls. And with looting 3, you should have a pretty high chance of getting skeleton skulls. In fact, I've already gotten 2. So, you know, that's pretty impressive. It doesn't look like anything is actually going into the chest, but maybe once my inventory fills up, then we'll actually have it. I've already gotten 2 wither skeleton skulls, and a third is in here from earlier. So you guys have witnessed 3 of these babies already show up in my inventory. But, yep, so I'm going to throw all these things away, and we're going to do a 1-hour test. Actually, I don't want to sit here and do this for an hour, so let's say 30 minutes. I'm cool with doing this for 30 minutes. And then remember that you can actually use dogs and hopper minecarts on the sides to do the killing for you, if that's something that you want to do. But again, I'm really not against the idea of doing all this myself. So yeah, it's the simplest and easiest build that I could come up with anyway. And there you have it. This is the 30-minute mark. And so all of these that are dropping now are past our timer. So first things first, I'm going to throw the extra junk that I've got into my QIO dashboard. And by the way, I'm currently at 15.5 million blocks in my QIO dashboard. For those of you that have been watching since the beginning of Surviving with Mechanism, that's pretty insane. But okay, so just to prove to you guys that I have an empty chest, everything is kind of being sent out of there. Also, I made the platform a 3x3 instead of just a 1x3 because I noticed that sometimes like these skeletons would get stuck in one spot or the items would get stuck or whatever. So yeah, by using 9 hoppers and then a spare one at the bottom, I was able to, I mean, you don't even need that bottom one, honestly. But yeah, so by using 9 hoppers in the chest, it captures everything just perfectly. And you know what? Punisher, go right there. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to come up here and we're going to watch and enjoy as they fall and then get the results of the test. So first things first, remember that I had 3 of them that I already had, right? Those were here before the test. So in fact, I got 40 Wither skeleton skulls in 30 minutes. My goal was 60, so we actually outpaced my goal, which is awesome. So that means that, and this can vary because I only tested for 30 minutes, but if this number stays true, that means that we could get 80 Wither skeleton skulls in 1 hour. That is awesome. Now, obviously, a longer test would give us more accurate results, you know, multiple hours, maybe a day, but because I have to stand here and manually strike these guys down, it can get kind of old. Also, you have to be pretty quick because if there's too many of them standing in that spot, then they do die automatically, and you can't get a skull if you don't actually strike them down with your sword. So anyway, just a heads up, something to remember. So there you go, guys. This is the Wither skeleton skull farm. It is amazing and super duper simple. The hardest thing is getting the hoglin in place, and the second hardest thing is getting all the Wither skeleton skull. No, don't you don't want me. You don't want me. You don't want me. Go back over there to the, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the hardest thing is getting the Wither skeleton, I'm sorry, the Wither roses, and of course the piglin in the right place, or hoglin, whatever. And yeah, besides that, super simple design. I like it a lot. It works, especially with the advantages that I have with Mechanism. Remember that after running with all of those digital miners for 2 full days, there's nothing that can spawn anything in this world except for that spot there. So that is probably why we did better than the 60 or so that I had from a few of the examples that I saw of this type of design. I mean, I kind of like meshed a few things together to get this design, so I can't really say that I copied somebody directly, but I did copy, you know, from different parts of it. Oh, that is just beautiful. Look at all those skeletons falling down. That is amazing. Anyway, guys, so be staying tuned for the next episode of Surviving with Mechanism, because I will be going up against an entire army of these guys to, you know, test out my mecha suit, which so far seems 100% invulnerable. Oh, and also I gained over 20 levels. I was at level 31, now I'm at level 54, so pretty impressive if I do say so myself. Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for me today in this episode. Remember to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please post them down below in the comments. And also, if you want some detailed information, then join my Discord server. For now, though, guys, that's all from me. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.